Welcome to Round Roanoke. I'm your host, Kiana Price Wade. The holiday season is upon us, and there are a lot of fun seasonal things to do. The Historical Society of Western Virginia is helping fill the calendar with 3 annual events: Fantasyland, Santa by Rail, and Yule Fest. The man of the season joins us now, and I'm so excited to welcome to the show Santa here.
Well, I'm excited to be here.
Well, thank you.
And
I'm so glad that I have been on my best behavior.
I've noticed that.
Well, thank you for coming in today, Santa. And you're going to be spending a lot of time in Roanoke in the next coming weeks, and you're going to be very, very busy.
I certainly am.
Which events will you be attending, starting with Fantasyland? Let our viewers know when and where that is.
Well, of course, I'm at a lot of events.
Yes.
But the 3 that we want to talk about right now are the 3 events with the History Museum and Link Museum, because we're going to have something I've been doing for almost 20 years. Fantasyland.
Mm-hmm.
And Fantasyland is a chance for me to spend quality time with the children. I'll be telling stories, and we'll be singing, and I've had families coming there who are now, the kids are grown up and they bring their own kids.
Oh, wow.
So it's become a tradition, and I really enjoy that personal time with the kids, and we tell stories and everything. It's really a lot of fun.
Now, you guys are in a temporary location this year. You're in the old Twist and Turns building there on Market Street or Campbell Avenue on the corner of the old Shenandoah Hotel. But when does Fantasyland begin?
It begins the Friday after Thanksgiving, which is December the 23rd, and it will go all the way through until December the 23rd.
Wow, okay.
Which is when the Yule Fest will happen.
Okay. So, well, let's talk about the Yule Fest. When and where is that, since you mentioned
Well,
that?
at the same location.
Okay.
And it will be a little bit different event. We'll not be focusing on the younger kids as much as we will be focusing on the little bit older kids.
Okay.
I'll be bringing my band.
Ooh.
I bet you didn't know I played in a band.
Santa plays.
I played drums.
Oh, wow. Rock and roll Santa.
Well, not rock and roll. It's more marching, polkas and waltzes and all of that.
Okay.
And I'll be playing the drums, and we'll be singing Christmas carols. In fact, the Roanoke Youth Symphony Orchestra, I believe it's called that.
Yes, that's right.
Will be there as well, members of that group, and we'll be singing and maybe playing some instruments, and it'll be more of a party.
Okay.
It's a kickoff, because I'll be leaving that day to go.
Yes.
I have a lot of work to do.
A lot.
In addition to this. And so this will be my last day.
Okay, so almost a send-off for Santa.
A send-off, and we'll be talking about all the different parts of Yule, the Yule season. It's a sort of historical perspective.
Okay, and that's also at the temporary location for the Historical Society of Western Virginia. And what day is that again?
That's December the 23rd. It's the last Sunday of Advent.
Okay, gotcha.
And we'll have wassail, and we'll have figgy pudding. In fact, the name of my band is called the Figgy Pudding.
Figgy Pudding. It's very cute. I like that. Well, let's go back to Fantasyland real quick. I know that you mentioned that there's lots going on, but you'll tell stories, and do the kids have a chance to perhaps share their Christmas wish with you?
Yeah, usually at the end we'll have pictures, and we'll have that time. That's not the emphasis. So, and so, really the time is just more like this. It'd be this kind of setting.
Sit around, share stories, enjoy the holiday season.
Not as rushed.
Yes. I've taken my kids a couple of times, and we certainly enjoy it. So I understand that you stay extremely busy this time of year.
Oh, yes.
Between the Historical Society of Western Virginia and then your own agenda of making sure everything's in place for December 25th.
So much to do. And then I eat breakfast all over the place, and I have, parties to go to.
I know. It's tough being you.
It is. But I enjoy it.
Well, can you tell us what are some of the cute things you guys talk about with the children at your appearances?
Well, actually, one child one time asked me if I sleep with my beard out of the covers or under the covers, and I know that's an old question, but it's always funny to hear the question.
Cute.
And of course, I always say, I don't know, I'm asleep. How would I know? So that's cute.
Well, I tell you, the kids, they do say the craziest things.
They do.
They do.
Oh, and the other thing I enjoy doing is riding trains.
Oh.
And in Roanoke, you have this wonderful old historical train station.
Yes.
And that's now a museum called the Link Museum.
Yes.
And I'm going to be there
That's Santa by Rail.
It's Santa by Rail.
And you're there when?
That is December the 1st.
Oh, right.
And it's a Saturday. It starts, I believe, at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And then I'll come in on the caboose, which is really exciting.
Yes.
Come in on that caboose and I hang on for dear life, and then when we pull in, I get off the caboose and I walk through all of these people there will be there with their children, and then we'll spend a couple, 2 or 3 hours there. They're going to be doing crafts.
And just having a great time.
Making cookie. I think they
yes.
decorate cookies.
Oh, fun.
And we'll have, you know, a chance for people to take their pictures and whatnot.
Well, there are plenty of opportunities for you guys to check out Santa, and thank you for stopping in and sharing all that. And just so you know, if you like to attend Fantasyland, the cost for adults is $6, children 4 to 17 is $4, and children 3 and younger, that's $2 per ticket. Santa by Rail at the old Winston Link Museum costs $8 per person, or $7 if you bring in a canned food or non-perishable food item for feeding American Southwest Virginia. Now, Santa's Yuletide party that we're talking about with the Figgy Pudding Band is $15 for adults. Children 4 to 17 is $10, and children 3 and under are free. Santa, thanks so much for stopping in. I know you're a busy man, so we appreciate you coming in.
Here.
Thank you. You can learn more about the Historical Society events and other happenings on the Cox Community Calendar coming up during the break. I'm Kiana Price Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9.